Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've ever imported data into Power BI and wondered, how do I quickly spot and fix errors in my columns? This video is for you. Today I'll show you step by step how to use Power BI query editor tools to find, analyze, and handle errors in your data, so you can keep your reports clean and reliable. By the end of this tutorial, you'll feel way more confident about catching those sneaky mistakes before they cause problems down the line. Let's dive right in. First things first, to follow along, you'll want a simple data table. Think of something like a sales table in Excel or CSV format. For our example, let's say we have a basic table with two columns, region and sales. The data might look like this: north with 500 sales, south with an entry like ABC, east with 800, and west with just a dash. As you might guess, ABC and aren't valid numbers, but sometimes they sneak in when the data is manually entered or comes from different sources. Okay, let's get into Power Query. Open up Power BI Desktop and go to the Home tab, then hit Transform Data. That opens up the Power Query Editor window. This is like your workshop for shaping and cleaning your data before it ever hits your reports. Once inside, take a close look at the sales column. Right now, Power BI might just treat it as text, so our job is to tell it, hey, this should be numbers only. Go ahead and click on the sales column header, then look for the data type icon. It might look like an ABC or 123, and choose whole number. The moment you do this, Power BI tries to turn every value into a number, which is exactly what we want. But here's the neat part: when it runs into those oddballs like ABC, or it flags them with an error. They'll show up with a little warning icon, making it easy to spot where things went off track. At this point, you might think, how do I see if there are lots of errors or if this is just a one-off? That's where the amazing view options come in. Up top, click on the View tab and turn on three checkboxes: Column Quality, Column Distribution, and Column Profile. This activates some super helpful visuals right inside Query Editor, a real lifesaver, especially with bigger tables. Start by looking just below your column names. The new colorful bars represent column quality. For the sales column, you'll see a green section for valid numbers, a red section where errors appeared, and gray for any empty or null values. In our example, ABC and light up as red errors. So at a glance, you can see not only that problems exist, but also what portion of the data they affect. If you want to go deeper, let's say you're curious about specifics, just click the Sales column to activate the Column Profile panel at the bottom. This summarizes your data even further. You'll see how many values are valid, distinct, or causing errors, plus what the data looks like overall. Maybe most of your regions report normal sales, but one or two typos are throwing things off. The profile makes that totally clear. Now, what do you do with those errors? You have choices. If those rows are bad or irrelevant, just go to Home and select Remove Errors. Power BI will take out the entire row wherever it hit a snag. Sometimes, though, the row is important, and maybe you just want to fill in a missing or odd value. No problem, head to Transform, choose Replace Errors, type in, say, 0, and Power BI will swap errors out for zeros instead. Or if you like, you can scroll right to the row and fix the value manually. Either way, you're in control of how the cleanup happens, and that's it. With just a few clicks, you've learned how to spot, investigate, and deal with errors in your Power BI columns before they slow down your analysis. I hope this walkthrough helped make the process clearer and a bit less intimidating. If you found this tutorial useful, don't forget to hit like, leave any questions in the comments. I'm here to help, and subscribe for more Power BI tips and tricks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.